Hello, and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I am doing a reading today for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces in all placements. And it's timeless, excuse me, and also general. So take what resonates. And if it really doesn't, feel free to check out any of my other videos. They are all timeless and all placements as well. I'm going to be starting with my Wisdom of the Oracle to get the baseline of the story, and then I will clarify with a bunch of different decks. So let's begin. Oh, we've got the Aries and JoJo. Good morning, you guys. Thanks so much for being here. And of course, thanks to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. All right, let's dive in for water signs. What's going on? What's going on for water signs? We've got peace, number 23. Aw, peace and some something potentially incubating that's going to hatch. It's bringing you peace, maybe. Fork in the road, lucky number 13. Yes. Okay. And breathe in reverse. Sorry, in protection. Number 29. Same thing, really. The creator of this deck says protection, in protection. Breathe in reverse. Okay. Overall, it feels like, yeah, being in this energy of peace, of working on something. Maybe you don't even know what's around the corner, but you feel good about it. The thought of it brings you peace. And there's some kind of crossroads that you're coming to. This could be what this incubation period is all about. Which direction do you go? The fork in the road. This is such an interesting card because this animal right here is it looks like it's tethered, but it's actually not. The thing is just hanging on the ground there. So wherever you may feel stuck, stagnant, not sure what direction to go, you've got a little buddy here, and this could be your intuition, that's can see higher up, that can point you in the right direction and remind you that you're not stuck, that it's up to you to move forward, that any way in which you feel stuck is just an illusion. And maybe there's some kind of peace around this. There's definitely this feeling of just like that nice sigh of relief, of release, of just being open to the possibilities, inviting the possibilities. With breathe in reverse, though, in protection, I feel like, you know, i- i- there's, even with this feeling of peace, there's the fact that you have to make some kind of choice, that you essentially are being asked, or asked to move in a new direction into the unknown, being nudged in a direction that you don't know what's around the corner, um, could be causing you some anxiety. We humans typically do not like the unknown. It's an uncomfortable place to be. And yet that's the place of potential, of possibility, of any kind of good big change that is coming your way. You have to be the one to move in the direction of it, for it. And so there's kind of this reminder that it's okay not to know, typically we most of the time at least know the very next step we can take, kind of like driving at night. You the the light only illuminates a certain amount of space in front of you, and you just drive forward trusting that things will be revealed as you go. They will, yeah, will become illuminated. And there's a need to breathe, to get into your body, to get grounded. Maybe you need to just go outside, spend some time in nature. Um, Actually put your bare feet on the ground if it's not too cold. Here in parts of the northern hemisphere, it is quite cold, so you may not want to do that. But, um, even just taking a nice brisk walk, um, being somewhere that feels safe to you, that brings you this feeling of peace, that you're already here, you're already cultivating this, and it's just kind of bringing yourself back. If you have a meditation practice, it's a similar thing where typically when you meditate, the monkey mind kind of takes over, and it's like that constant bringing it back to the moment, bringing it back to the moment, bringing yourself back to the breath. And if you don't have a meditation practice, that could help you a lot. So let's dive in. Oh, I'm going with my guardian tarot, my creepy tree friends. Ooh, Redbeard is here. Hello. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining. All right. What does the guardian tarot have to say about this? Moon. That's Pisces, also Cancerian energy. Knight of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, see the Two of Pentacles right there. And the moon. That was weird. There was a shiny light that just caught my eye. Anyway, don't know. We have these two cards here flanking the Knight of Pentacles. These are both energies of the unknown, not being very clear about what direction to take, about what to do. This is about needing to tap into your intuition, get in, listen, tap into that still small voice within yourself that that is nudging you forward, that is giving you at least the next step to take. Maybe you don't know what's going to happen 10 steps from now, but you do know the next step if you really listen. And it's about taking those slow, steady, consistent baby steps forward and being very dedicated to making the journey, to getting to the other side, wherever that is, whatever that is. And knowing that yes, you have a choice to make. And this can be difficult sometimes. But I just listened to a meditation today, which is all, let's see, it was based on a book by Carolyn Mace, something that she said in a book that said something like, sometimes we have choices to make where it seems unclear. We're not totally sure what direction to go in or if it's even the right choice. But the way to make the choice that works best for you is rather than making the choice from a place of fear, making the choice from a place of I forget the word that was used, but like um, curiosity and possibility, like even hopefulness, or um, leaning in to. With fear, we're leaning away. We're choosing because of not wanting something. And the choice you want to make is leaning in to what seems interesting, leaning into the adventure, leaning into, again, this feeling of curiosity, and just following following your intuition and taking those slow, steady steps forward. Slow, consistent steps forward. So, excuse me. You know what? I'm feeling the Oracle Tarot right now. I rarely use this deck. For you, it is wanting to be used. Rest Mojo's here too. Yay! Hello, everybody. We have put down your burden. Number 10, 10 of Wands. Oh, blessed love life. 10 of, what is that? It's 10 of cups. Yeah. 2 tens. There is an ending here. Maybe that's a part of why there's some anxiety. Because, yeah, things are ending so that you can have a new beginning. And that transition period can be very uncomfortable. Yeah, see? 9 of Swords, stress and anxiety. Exactly. I mean, this is so interesting because it's like there's this burden here. Okay. Well, okay, so this could be a couple of things. You could be dropping the burden of dr- kind of letting go of the fear of not going in the right direction that's going to lead you to this blessed love life. Right? This is kind of the ultimate emotional fulfillment, the happily ever after, the serenity, the peace, the joy with usually it speaks to somebody that you are connected to in a romantic sense. It doesn't have to be, though. It's whatever makes you most happy. So there's some kind of burden around attaining this and feeling so worried and stressed about getting there, about making the right decision. But this can also speak to already being in a connection that did feel blessed and has become a burden. And there's a lot of anxiety about leaving it behind. And there's maybe you're working on coming to a place of peace within yourself. Maybe you have moments where you're like, I know what I need to do. I know I need to follow my intuition. But it can be very challenging to move on from something when, yeah, it's like giving up the fantasy, giving up what you thought you had, and it turns out it changes, or it's different than you thought. Yeah, it could, and it doesn't, again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be any kind of connection, a friendship, um, you know, and kind of a connection with a family member, anything like that. Let me go to the Tarot of Mystical Moments. Seven of Swords. Eight of Wands. This Eight of Wands is by far my favorite. I think of any deck. Trying to remember what it is in the Light Seers. I can't remember in this moment, but usually it's just like eight sticks flying in the air. This one's fun. um, Queen of Cups. I feel like I feel like you are leaving behind a situation that seemed really good on the surface, but ended up leaving you feeling um, like maybe somebody manipulated you, they lied to you, they stole from you, but pretending to be there for it, to be a support. And there's some kind of, she's being lifted by the umbrellas. It's like being carried off away from this person, this situation, moving in a new direction towards this. It could be moving away from a person who was this way towards someone who is very loving, kind, um, compassionate, nurturing. But this could be you moving away from somebody in favor of healing yourself, in allowing yourself to rather be taken down by whatever this energy was, to you've kind of let it open your heart more, or you will be. You could be, you could just be going through this process within yourself. Maybe you're recognizing where you used to feel like you had to be more manipulative, where you had to um, grab what you can get, take what you can get, and not worry about, you know, what kind of expense. How do I say it? Ha- Any expense for anyone else. It was, kind of first come, first serve, you know, winner takes all. Can't think of the right term, but and realizing that you want to leave that kind of behavior behind because you do care about people. It's kind of the golden rule: treat others how you want to be treated. Maybe realizing, yeah, maybe you haven't been treated so well, and recognizing where you have invited that kind of um can't think of the word. Invited that kind of behavior from others because of you doing it yourself. Anyway, lots of different directions this can go, but it, no matter what, there's movement forward towards love, towards opening your heart, opening yourself. So let's go to the light seers. Five of Pentacles, the Hermit, Virgo energy. By the way, that Queen of Cups, I feel like that Queen of Cups is you no matter what, because that's water signs. And Four of Cups. Wow. This is so interesting. I feel like you rising up, you moving forward is it definitely, because we don't have the Eight of Cups, but this Eight of Wands, in a way, feels like the Eight of Cups in the sense that she's being lifted away from this. Maybe, the universe has created a scenario where, you know, things have kind of fallen into place and have unfolded in a way that has made you realize like you are kind of being taken away from this situation. And this person could be feeling left out in the cold because you're at this crossroads and you're deciding to move on. It could be causing them to go within, to have to do some soul searching because of feeling unhappy with circumstances. But also this could be you where you ended up feeling lost. Like I don't know, sometimes the 5 of Pentacles, the key is there, but this person isn't letting themselves in. And it could be that you feel like if you did let yourself in, you're only getting the 5 Pentacles, and what you want is the 10 Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. And so it's like mourning the loss of something, but also taking the time to heal, to gain some kind of wisdom because you haven't been feeling satisfied. Or maybe you recognize that you've been missing all the good because of whatever you've been experiencing here. Hmm. Okay. Going with my Tarot of Transcendence. Ooh, Jamie Leanne made it. Hello. Good morning. Thanks for joining. We've got the Six of Swords. Yeah, there we go. Moving away again. King of Pentacles. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Justice, Libra energy. Hmm. Yeah, you're moving away from conflict. You're moving away from some kind of turbulence. I feel with a certain person. I just saw 2244. Um, in favor of maybe you're moving towards someone who is much more, you know, very, very grounded, very solid in their life, prosperous, generous. Maybe they're kind of reflecting your energy back to you in a way, someone you can really rely on and trust. But this can also be where you're moving away from someone who was much more focused on the money, on the material world, not so concerned about the emotions, um, just trying to always build up their resources and finances, um and this could be where you're deciding to get a divorce, or you're having to take someone to court, um or maybe you're finally leaving some kind of nonsense behind and it's all working out in your favor. There's balance that's coming in here because you're taking the high road. You're choosing peace over conflict. And things may not be calm yet or to the point where you feel like completely at peace, but you're getting there. You're ready to hatch something new. But first, you have to start heading in a new direction. I feel like you haven't if you haven't yet, you're getting there. You're getting there real fast. Um, going with going with my Dreaming Way tarot. We've got the Page of Wands, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Ace of Swords, that's right. Air signs again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the Hermit again, Virgo. Um, you could definitely have some Virgo in your chart, I feel. You are ready for a new beginning. You are going yes, this is this is that place that you come to where you're just like, I want to follow my passion. I want to go on an adventure. I don't know what's around the next bend, but I'm curious and excited to find out. You're gaining some kind of clarity. You're getting to the core of of yourself, what you know is true for you through shining that light within and being excited for what's to come. Leaving something behind with the Page of Wands and the Ace of Swords. This is all about a new beginning because of you having done that inner work, internal work, that inner excavation. You this is about you gaining the wisdom and knowing what's right for you and wholeheartedly going for it. So let me finish with I'm going to finish with the Oracle of Mystical Moments. House of Flowers. What is that? Number 36. Liberty. Number 2. Weaving Flowers. 33. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Um, yeah, the flowers. There's it's like beauty coming into your life or being able to recognize beauty where maybe you hadn't before. Maybe you're just deciding to have more flowers around you, literally. But you're beautifying your world, and it's because it's a reflection. You want, let's see, how do I say it? How you're feeling, you want it to reflect in your outer world. Let me look at the what these are real quick. The House of Flowers is um, power of nature, joy of life. That's right, joy of life, diversity, and beauty. Exactly, joy of life. And yeah, I feel like the Queen of Cups here too. Joy of life and beauty, and it's all coming from within. Power of nature. And I did speak about that, didn't I? The nature's really going out in nature is really going to help you to tap into your intuition, get grounded, come back to yourself. And then liberty here, it kind of ties into that justice card, I feel. Ooh, we've got choices, confidence, letting go, and self-determination. Oh, wow. Choices, letting go, confidence, moving in a new direction, confidence. The Page of Wands is very confident. um, yeah, self determination, knowing what's right for you, following that inner voice. And 33. Weaving flowers. Creator, art of the universe, and integration. Yeah, I feel like this is there's going to be a period of integration. Once you decide, once you make that choice and you start down that path, once you close out that cycle, there's always a period of transition. And it's because you need time to integrate what has happened. Taking in the lessons of where you've been so that you can move forward with wisdom and clarity and truth. It's amazing. And this is a part of what brings you this peace. You're on a path of peace. So let me finishing with the a rune card. Fehu. This is an energy of this basically speaks to where you're heading. Um, you're heading towards prosperity, feeling really good about yourself, being able to like be outside and enjoy. I don't know, maybe you're deciding to go somewhere that's warm. um, having your little cute little dog, being able to enjoy the finer things in life, and it's because of following your passion, knowing knowing what feels good and feels right. Um, making beauty your um uh come on, brain, um your priority. Ooh, Fehu. This rune card signifies wealth, material possessions, and success in business. So maybe you're starting a new business. Owning cattle was a sign of wealth in ancient times, and this inevitably focuses in interpretation of the rune's meaning on matters concerning money, property, and new income sources, or perhaps the need for them. However, it can also indicate forms of wealth that money cannot buy, such as good health, love, and happiness, and serve as a reminder to be grateful for the things in our lives that we may be taking for granted. And I think that's what you're coming to, feeling grateful, focusing on the beauty that already surrounds you. The need for generosity, sharing your good fortune, or taking time out to help others is another facet of this rune. And maybe that's what this, like I was speaking about this King of Pentacles, where whatever you're moving away from, you're heading into this energy of being very prosperous and also generous. Additionally, Fehu may symbolize exciting new beginnings. That's right. This new beginning could be a new business venture, but it could also point to the need to define your life less by outward show and more by the things that are priceless. And I think you're on the right track. Whatever anxiety you're yeah, grappling with right now, you're going to find you're going to find that happy place within yourself. You're going to shine the light and know what direction to go, because you're doing it from a place not of fear, not of holding back, but of leaning in and just going for it. So, anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.